Good afternoon, distinguished members of management, faculty and staff, proud parents and families, honored guests, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2026. 4 years ago, many of us walked onto this campus carrying nothing but hope, a little bit of fear, and maybe an overstuffed bag we didn't actually need. We didn't know where anything was. We didn't know who anyone was. And honestly, most of us had absolutely no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Today, we live with degrees and so much more than that. It is both a privilege and a profound honor to stand before you as valedictorian of this remarkable class. When I sat down to write this speech, I thought about what message would truly capture who we are. Not just what we achieved, but how we got here and who carried us through. What I kept coming back to, above everything else, was gratitude. First and foremost, I give all glory and thanks to God, for his faithfulness throughout this journey. These 4 years have been a testimony of grace, mercy, and provision. There were moments of deep uncertainty. There were challenges I genuinely did not believe I could overcome. There were seasons when the future felt not just unclear, but frightening. And yet, through every one of these moments, I found that his love and guidance never failed, even when I did. To Academic City University, thank you. Thank you for building an environment that genuinely nurtures excellence, innovation, and growth. I am especially grateful to the President and management for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this community. As a recipient of the Presidential Scholarship, I have experienced firsthand what it means to be invested in. The support I received, particularly with accommodation and meals, lifted real daily burdens and gave me the freedom to focus fully on becoming who I was meant to be. That is not a small thing, and that changed everything for me. To our lecturers, faculty assistants, and administrative staff, thank you. Your dedication extended far beyond lecture halls and office hours. You challenged us to think critically, pushed us toward excellence, and gave us knowledge that no textbook alone could provide. I am also deeply grateful to the students and community affairs teams where I had the privilege of interning. The lessons I gained there about service, professionalism, and people have quietly shaped me in ways I am still discovering. To the security personnel and cleaning staff, we see you. The work we do every day, often quietly, often unseen, keeps this campus safe, functional, and welcoming. Today, we say it loudly. We appreciate you. Ayeku. And now, my fellow graduates, what a journey. We can help me to give it up to the class of 2026. Four years ago, many of us were strangers. Today, we are something far better than that. We survived deadlines that felt impossible. Group projects that tested our patience. Sleepless nights that tested our health. And moments of doubt that tested our resolve. We made it through all of it, and we made it through together. To the engineering class of 2026, I especially salute your resilience. Our path was not easy. It was not supposed to be. But through teamwork, through stubbornness, through sheer determination, and yes, through a lot of last-minute miracles, we pushed through. We learned something important along the way, that success is rarely something you achieve alone. It requires community, and it requires people who show up for you, even when it's inconvenient. Some of the greatest lessons this university has given me are the importance of gratitude, of resilience, and of human connection. Success is not only about grades or awards or your name on a list. It's about the people who stood beside you in difficult seasons. It's about the lessons forged in adversity, not just the victories forged in comfort. It is about growth, real, sometimes painful, always worthwhile growth. I also want to take a more personal moment here to say to the academic city community, thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support shown to my family and me during a difficult period last year. Your kindness, your compassion, and your simple presence meant more than words can adequately express. Special thanks to Ms. Vivian and the counseling team for being a consistent, steady source of support. We remain deeply and genuinely grateful. To my friends and colleagues, thank you for the laughter, the encouragement, and the moments I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Special mentions to Wesley, Parkosi, Bempa, and Anaya, my day ones, for the memories, the support, and for being the kind of friends that make a hard journey feel worth it. To everyone I cannot name individually, please know that every friendship, every conversation, every shared meal, and every late night study session has mattered. You have mattered. And to my family, mom, dad, my sister, my aunties, uncles, cousins, and everyone who has prayed for me, sacrificed for me, believed in me, and patiently waited for this moment. Thank you. I may not always find the right words, but I hope today shows you it was worth it. I love you all. Class of 2026. As we step into what everyone calls the real world, I want to remind us of something. We already live in the real world. We always have. The struggles were real. The growth was real. The friendships were real. What changes now is only the speed, not our character, not our capacity, and certainly not our responsibility to make a meaningful difference wherever we go. The future ahead of us is uncertain, but it is also breathtakingly full of possibility. So, as we step outside the walls of Academic City University, I want us to commit to being bold enough to take risks, humble enough to keep learning, and courageous enough to remain true to ourselves, even when the world tries to convince us otherwise. Most importantly, let us live lives we are proud of. Lives defined not by perfection, but by purpose. Not by applause, but by impact. Not by what we accumulated, but by what we do. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it. Now let us go and be extraordinary. Thank you, and God bless us all.